Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Bangkok, going to be flying on Thai Airways to Delhi. It is my first time in India, so I'm really excited about that. But we're starting out the journey here in the Royal Orchid Club. Since we are flying business class on the international flight, we have access to the lounge here, which is fantastic, might I add. I do love this lounge because there's so much seating. Look at this. And they also have tables, and they actually have 3 different areas. When you first get here, you'll see an area just to the left of the check-in area, and then here they've got all these single chairs, and they've got places where you can plug in and charge your things. And they have 2 different food areas. There's a bar right in the front where you first come in, and then they have, like I said, 2 different food areas, one here and one in the back. But yeah, we're excited to be heading over to India, and we're going to be boarding probably in about another hour or so. So we'll be excited for that. Lots of offerings here. Mostly Thai food, which is great. They also have some sandwiches that are wrapped up that you can take with you for desserts. And they have like spaghetti also, if you want an option like that. Some fruit punch, infused water, Haagen-Dazs, coffee, all kinds of stuff, salad. Lots of great choices. Like I said, there's 2 areas. This is the smaller of the 2 areas to pick something to eat. I'm going to grab probably some fruit and something to drink, and then going to munch on that because we do get food on the plane as well, so I don't want to get too full. So I'm going to go grab something for a snack and then enjoy that before we head over to the gate. We are flying business class, so let's take a peek at the seat. I'm in a bulkhead seat, so there's 2 sections to the business class, and I'm in the second section, so the bulkhead seat for that section. This is the screen here, and you got 2 USB-A's, and then this is just my seat bag, but you have quite a bit of room there. Definitely a lot of space for my tiny little legs. These are my headphones, and then there's another space down here. And then here is the table that flips over and down. And right here is just the little card that they give you, safety card with all the information. Not a lot here. We got like a menu right here and a light. And then just little spots here to keep your things from rolling around. Got a nice warm towel. We've got some Thai lemonade here, lemon tea. And then this is the panel. I will definitely be laying this down because this is a little bit later in the evening. We're leaving at 8 p.m. We arrive at 11 p.m. India time, India Standard Time. So you can lay the seat back and all the different buttons here, and then control the TV panel from here. Down here, we've got a nice little spot to store a couple of things. We've got some slippers. We have an amenities bag, which I'll open in just a little bit. And then we've got our seatbelt here that goes across, so it's the harness across your body and then across the bottom. And yeah, so I'm gonna put my feet up here. Actually, surprisingly, that's not too bad. I can almost reach there. I have 3 windows, 1, 2, and 3. This is actually pretty comfortable. So mine is at the window, and my husband Rob is behind me, and he has a seat that's by the, I'll show you what it looks like back there. He has a seat that's at the aisle. So yeah, let me get comfy here, and then I'll show you guys what's in that amenity bag. And then I'm sure we'll get ready to go here, and I'll bring you guys along, show you what the meals are and what the choices are. And then, yeah, bring you guys along. I'm excited to head to India. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the bag here. This is the Jim Thompson bag. I have a different one that's kind of a reddish color. This is pretty. I like that it's black. You get a mask. That's also in the same pattern. You get toothpaste, Marvis, toothbrush, shoehorn, lip balm, some lotion, and this actually smells really good. Some earplugs, in case it gets a little too loud. A little info here about Jim Thompson, if you don't know about it. This is very significant with Thai culture. And a pair of smooth as silk socks. I don't think they're actually silk though. So that's what's on here. They've just completed the boarding, so we'll be pushing back here in just a moment and then headed on over to the runway for takeoff. They've already taken my order. I'm eating the shrimp penang, so I'm excited for that. All right, here comes some safety announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Thai Airways International, and we are delighted to be your airlines of choice, and we are now ready to depart. For your safety, please take a moment to watch the safety video. Thank you.
You can tell I'm in a magnificent spot if you don't recognize it because you've seen it before. I am staying at the Rambagh Palace here in Jaipur, India. Guys, I'm going to give you a tour of the property. I'm going to show you our room. We got an incredible room upgrade. You will not believe this when you see it. I'm going to bring you along as we have special meals here, all kinds of great things. So let's get to work on this tour of this gorgeous property. All right, guys, we're going to start from the very beginning. This is the entrance to the Rambagh Palace. At the very start, when you come in by the street, there is a guard who does a quick check of the vehicle, and then they'll check your bags once you get up to the front. But you'll see we pass the little train restaurant, the carriage restaurant, and then look at this beauty. It's so beautiful and so majestic. We were so excited to stay at this hotel. Look at this welcome. Which way? This way?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Oh, sure. You can get it over my bun. Thank you.
So please make yourself comfortable.
Okay. Thank you. Walk over to the side entrance and let's take a look at this area. There's a lot of different shops and things like that. Right here, we'll have a look at the portraits of the Maharajas. Right here, they've got them all posted here. They've got 3 different ones. And they've got nice portraits here and a little bit of information. And then we're going to keep going down the hall here. There are some shops on the left-hand side here as you make your way towards the restaurants and the other parts of the hotel, the pool, the polo bar, and all those types of things. So let's keep walking this way. Here's all the little shops right here. And then we turn to the right, more shops. And then there's little cafe areas and seating areas. There's also some restrooms over here on this side as well. There's really so much here. You don't need to do much else, honestly. If you just wanted to have like a staycation in Jaipur, right in the middle of the city, this would be a great spot for that. If you haven't watched my other video, I did do a video on the royal thali that I had at the restaurant here, but I'll show you a brief piece of that here in just a few moments. But if you want to see the whole thing, then I would check out the full video about that royal thali, and I'll tell you everything about that and the pricing and everything. But look at this garden area. There's just gardens everywhere, which is really nice because you feel like they had a chance to just, walk around and enjoy all of these beautiful grounds. One of the cool things that I really loved about these garden areas is all of the birds that you saw walking around. I absolutely love birds, and I've recently gotten into a little bit of birding, trying to dip my toe in, but really just beautiful, these grounds here. And then we went to lunch because we got here right around lunchtime, and I got a red curry that was really delicious, with the rice. And I just really enjoyed this lunch. The service at this restaurant was phenomenal. The staff was amazing. And let me tell you right now, I also got the homemade ginger ale. I'm a big ginger ale fan. But this ginger ale was probably one of the best ginger ales I think I've ever had. Homemade ginger ale, and it was the real deal. So let's walk around. After lunch, we thought we'd get a few more steps in, so we'll go ahead and continue the tour. We're going to go to the polo bar. Now, the polo bar doesn't open until the afternoon. So you can go in here and just kind of relax, grab a drink, and just relax in here. The attendant is super nice. One thing I thought was really cool is just that little water fountain there in the middle of the room. But of course, everything in here is, as you see, polo themed. So that is the vibe of this bar area here. And you can just, as you can see, it's not a super busy space. And you can just have a seat in here and just relax and just enjoy a beverage. And they're playing some light music in here, and you hear the sounds of the water fountain as well, which I think is really nice. And it just kind of gives you that soothing, calm feeling when you're in here. So let's head out and check out the rest. So from the polo bar, you come out, there's also a billiards room, which you can also go into as well. And at the very end here, you'll see in just a minute. First, let's take a look at this peacock. Isn't she beautiful? Or he? I don't know what it is. I don't know how to tell the difference. But what a beauty. They're all over the place. And they're pretty chill. They don't come after you or harass anybody or anything. They just kind of chill on the property. I think they just kind of got used to having so many people around. But here's the billiard room. And you do have to be over 18, so you can't bring kids in here, which I think is kind of nice. Be a nice quiet space in case you don't want to be around kids or you just want to have some place quiet to hang out with other adults. This area out here by the curtains on the left was the smoking area. You could sit out there and enjoy whatever it is you wanted to do, smoke your cigar, your cigarette, whatever out there. But you have another view from this side. You saw it from the other side earlier. Now you see the gardens from this side again. There's lots of gardens, lots of beautiful fountains. I think they just make it really conducive to the wildlife to kind of come and join into the property. And then, of course, we had this lovely gentleman who was doing some pottery, and he encouraged us to join him. He was really nice. He didn't speak any English at all, but he was so nice, and his directions were very easy to follow. So it was kind of fun to do this with him. He just kind of guided you to do that. So Rob did a little cup with him, and then I did one as well, but I'm just showing you Rob's for right now. But it was real cool, and if you wanted it, you could have this pottery as well. Just come back and you would pick it up later. Let's head over. Look at how beautiful this entrance is to the tennis court. And what I liked about it is that it was a grass tennis court. You don't see that a lot. I'm telling you, these grounds were just like so dreamy. Like, look at how pretty this entrance is with the sun shining in. And then you've got your tennis court right here, grass tennis court. You got benches on the sides, on both sides. And then they actually have the equipment over here on the other side. There is a basketball court, and I've never seen a basketball hoop, not a basketball court, but they have a basketball hoop. Never seen a basketball hoop on a property like this in the grass. So that was kind of interesting. But they have a garden area back here. And it just kind of faces this court here. But they have all of your equipment right here inside this little box area right there. You can get the equipment, and you can actually use this for paddle as well, or pickleball even. And then in this bag right here, I thought someone had just left this bag behind, but it was they actually had waters and towels in there. So if you wanted some water and need some towels and you're playing, then they've got it sitting right there in that bag. And then on the other side, again, just a lot of benches and resting area. So this is a closer look at that center garden area that's so beautiful and so inviting. You see so many pigeons here, and that's something that you see all over India, is just pigeons everywhere. But it seems to be somewhat controlled, it feels like, because they don't get into your space, into all of your things. They're mostly in the garden areas, and in that center garden, they're generally circled around like the fountains and stuff like that. I think they're just trying to get water. But look at how beautiful that is, those stairs coming down, and all of the fountains, the water features, and just the way that they have all of the bushes shaped. Everything just looks so nice, and obviously so regal, because that's really the vibe that they're going for here. this hotel, the Rambagh Palace, has been the #1 hotel in the world numerous times. And obviously, you can see why, because they've got everything done so neatly, so well. But the other big thing about it is just the level of service that you receive here is just so high, and the attention to detail is incredible. They randomly upgraded our room, which I'll show you in just a little bit. And it was just amazing to me that they did that, because I was just like, why would they upgrade our room? It's not like we have any kind of status or anything like that. It was just super nice. These are the shops that we drove by when we first approached here. You can see another peacock there. But these are some other shops that you can go to that are just right outside, right before you get to the entrance. So a lot of stuff that you could do. You can go check out a lot of the local textiles and jewels and just a lot of different things. You are really just not going to get bored. Like I said, if you want like a little staycation, this is great, because you can come here and just walk around. There's so many places to walk around. I got all of my steps very easily just walking around the property, because there's just so much to see here. And all of the staff people that I ran into across the way were all so nice and so helpful, asked if I needed anything, if I wanted to know anything. They gave me a lot of information about everything that I was seeing, which was really cool. But over here, we're going to head over to the pool and the fitness center, which are in this direction. Again, look at how well maintained everything is. So you can see the salon, the spa, the gym, and the pool. And they do have, it says for residents only at the bottom, because they do have people who come just for like a day or for like a meal. You can only come onto the property if you have a reservation at one of the restaurants, or if you are a guest here. They don't just let you come and look. So that's why it says for residents only, because it is only for people who are staying basically at the hotel or have reservations at one of the restaurants. And not all of them, I think only 2 of the restaurants take reservations. But look at how pretty this is, walking down to this gym and pool area. And I love all of the sounds in this area. Just gives you that vibe of like, you know, you're in like the tropics kind of feel. But again, these water features are built in so beautifully that it just gives you such a great feel, and such, again, that regal royal feeling. Look at the grass as the grout in between these tiles on the walkway as we make our way over to the spa and the swimming pool. So you see these elephants here. We're going to walk through the door here in the center, and this is where this is the entrance to the spa. The spa is first, and then from there you are going to they greet you very nicely. This is the spa welcome area. And then you've got the indoor pool. There's an indoor pool, and we'll take a look at the outdoor pool in just a minute. But the indoor pool is the original pool, which is incredible. Now, the indoor pool is temperature controlled, so it's kind of nice to be able to swim in that temperature control. There's the room itself that the pool is in has a very good temperature to it, so it doesn't feel cold when you walk in, but it also doesn't feel hot. So it doesn't feel like you're, swimming in a sauna kind of thing. And then from here, you do need to go down these little set of stairs over here to the side. We're going to go down, and the gym is actually down there. So we're going to go down to the gym, and it actually used to be a squash court, and that's how come you'll see here in just a second the room is kind of an odd shape, is that they've got a lot of great equipment in here. But you'll see that the windows are kind of up above, and this room is in a weird spot. Like I said, you have to go down the little set of stairs to get down to it. But it looks like this because this used to be a squash court, and then they turned it into the gym. But there is enough equipment in here. As you can see, it's not busy. I don't think it stays super busy because most people who are staying at the Rambagh Palace are here to either tour or just to enjoy, the gardens and the rest of the property. So not a ton of equipment, but like I said, I don't think that a lot of people are coming in here, but they do have free weights, some resistance machines, and some cardio machines as well. So we're going to go back up. We're going to go through that inside pool again. And then from there, as you can see, they have some mats, of course, for yoga. You can use those as well. But we're going to go see the outside pool. And then there's a big jacuzzi out there as well. So let's walk back through here. So this is what the whole room looks like. You get a little bit better view right here of the full room. And then the nice chairs. This little area here right in front of those chairs is just a fountain. That's not really a swimming area. The pool is this area up here, right here. And then there's an extension to the salon over here on this back side. Look at how pretty this little arrangement is with the flowers and the candles. And it's just a real nice, soothing atmosphere that they have here because they've got the water features going and you can hear the water flowing and all that kind of good stuff. More of the salon is back here. And then when you head out through these doors, this is our outdoor pool area. And then this area is not temperature controlled. And you're also going to run into some friends out here, the peacocks. Sometimes they like to hang out in this area, so you'll see them as well. But again, you've got water features you can see built in even to the pool area. There's a peacock right there, two of them, one of them hanging out. But looks like plenty of chairs for out here too. Again, as you can see, not a ton of people are using this area. There's a nice little water feature on the other side, as well as a big jacuzzi area over here on the left-hand side too. So very nice, very calm, soothing area. Okay, so back here, as you can see, they have the smoking area kind of crammed into this back corner. So if that's something you want to enjoy on this side, you could do that back in this corner. And then the spa area is over here on this side. There's changing rooms on the left over here. And then the spa area is over on the right-hand side. So we're going to walk over this way. So these are where all of like the treatment rooms are. And they have all different types of treatments. They have a full range of the spa treatments that are available. I've run into the manager here who's actually offering to take us to go take a look at one of the treatment rooms. So we're going to go take a look at one of those. Look at these peacocks, more of them walking around. I still am trying to remember how many they told me were living here. I feel like it was over 30 of them, but I don't exactly remember. So we're going to head over. He just asked me if we wanted to see one. We're going to head over to one of the treatment rooms. Like I said, everyone here was so, so nice. I thought he was going to tell me I couldn't be back here, but that was not at all what he was doing. He came and said, hey, do you want to see one of the treatment rooms? I can take you to go see one. Look at this beautiful relaxing area. So you could relax in this whole area, including that swing. And look at this. For massages, this is for a couple. It's all set up with the 2 beds, and they've got these copper bowls, and they actually have these copper bowls. I'll show you that later in the room that will come into play. So put a little note in that for later. We'll talk about that later. And look at this giant copper tub. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, the luxury at this place is unbelievable. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful property. And the spa is phenomenal. The staff here is so nice. He brought me here to check out one of these treatment rooms. Now he's going to bring me some detox tea, and he's going to bring me some corn to feed the peacocks. So let's see how that goes. I hope I don't drop the camera from fright. So let's see what happens when he gets here. Okay, so he's brought me this tea. Detox tea he's offered me, which is really cool, and just kind of relaxing here. So he's asked me if I wanted to feed the peacocks. So I'm going to watch him do it first, because I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous because they're so big. They look cool, like when you're looking at them from this distance. That one was not interested in being fed. He's going to find a different one. When you look at them from this distance, they just seem so big. And you always hear about how peacocks are a little bit aggressive. But let's go see. I think he found one over here. Yeah, he's found one that he's feeding. Now he's just feeding it right out of his hand, is he? Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's putting it in there. All right, he's asked me to come up here and feed it. I'm going to do it out of the cup. I'm not brave enough to do it out of my hand because I don't know what the beak feels like, but let's see if we can invite him. I'm a little bit too far away. I think I need to move closer. Okay, let's see if I can get him to do it. Lower. He says lower. Okay, here he comes. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I think he likes it. It just takes a little getting used to the aggressive way in which they kind of peck the food. But that was a pretty cool experience. Then from there, they give you rides. So they have all of these vintage cars, and each night they pick a different one to give the guests a ride in. Today I'm riding in this carriage, but those other cars that you just saw were choices as well. I was pretty excited about this ride in this carriage. I felt so royal on this. He gave me kind of like a little mini tour of the area that he was giving me a ride around in the carriage, which was kind of cool also. And other people could ride it as well if they wanted to, but there was nobody else that wanted to ride it. So he just took me around by myself, which was really cool. Just drove me around in it and just kind of, like I said, gave me a little bit of a mini tour. They have like administrative offices on this side and things like that. All right, guys, absolutely incredible. The amount of activities that they have available here at the Rambagh Palace is unbelievable. The service was incredible. Now it's time to take a look at this room. We got a historical 1-bedroom suite upgrade from the regular Royal Palace. I think it's a regular Royal Palace room, king bed, garden view. So we have to take a look at this room. It's unbelievable. It's actually, well, not in this particular room, but Princess Diana The Queen has stayed here, Queen Elizabeth, as well as Jackie Onassis has stayed at the Rambagh Palace as well. So I'm feeling kind of special about that. But let's talk about this room, guys. We're gonna start right here at the entrance. You can hear this echo because it feels like it's ginormous. We are on the 3rd floor. This is room 304. Look at all of these details. I mean, that is so cool the way they have these all set. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a little switch that you turn. And then you do have to have a key in here, so they put that in for us. This is stunning, just beautiful. This door, the hallways are incredible. If you saw that on the way here, just beautiful. Look at this. The furniture is incredible. Look at this piece. The only thing that opens is this middle one, and it is the mini bar. And it is for purchase. So we've got that. And then you do have a little coffee bar right here, which you can use. But wow, I mean, look at this. Look at all of this work, the woodwork right here in this frame. And then right here by the entrance, you have a powder room. Again, you can turn the light on and off right here. Look at that. These are so cool. I can't get over those. I won't get over those. There is a sink right here, a mirror, and then the commode is on the back side here, but not a boring commode. Look at this. You feel like you've got a crown when you're in here using this restroom. So really beautiful. Even the details in this tissue holder box, incredible there too. Everything is just so beautiful. I love these mirrors. We've stayed at the Leela Palaces as well, and they have the same type of work on their mirrors. The dome is on this side as well, and you've got your mirror here as well to put your makeup on. So that's this part of it. Now we're just in the entrance. So we've seen very little of the room. Now we're gonna head into the living room area. First of all, look at this chair. I feel like it's gonna seat 2 people. It's super comfortable. Even the footstool itself was really nice and firm, so it didn't feel like I was gonna fall through the cracks. There, a little table and a little rack to hold things. I love the way they do these old things. Like they even have books and actual newspapers in there as well. The gorgeous paintings in here are stunning, as you saw in the hallway. And look at these pieces here. Wow, the woodwork in here is phenomenal. These are just beautiful, beautiful pieces. And like I said, I'm so in love with these switches. Look at this desk. Like, let's just take a second here and look at this desk. Look at this lamp with the camel and just the old world furniture. Makes you feel like you actually are staying in the palace. So that's what the entryway looks like where I came in from here just a second ago. Again, the woodwork, phenomenal. Take a closer look at that. These are the lays that you get when you arrive. This little book, actually every single one of these is an activity that they offer, from croquet, peacock feeding, billiards room, yoga sessions, the flute, vintage car rides, horse ride, all kinds of stuff, kite flying, so many things. This book is full of all of the activities. Look at this beautiful fireplace, nice TV. Who wants the TV when you can look out the window? I'll show you that in a second. Look at this piece. Wow, that definitely looks like it belongs in a palace. The pieces in here, again, are absolutely phenomenal. I could just stare at those. Look at this woodwork right here. I don't know if you could tell from this video, but that's an elephant right here with some men riding it. Just gorgeous. And that's on both sides. One here, one there. And then look at these on both sides as well. And then it looks out onto the garden. So this is actually the entrance on this side where you see the stairs. They have you take a picture right here when you first come in, and you've got the gorgeous gardens. So this is not, usually the garden view is like a downgrade. The garden view here is an upgrade. As you can see, look at that. All those water features, it's just so beautiful. I don't know if I'll ever get over this stay, you guys. Look at this table too. I don't want to shy away from talking about this table. Even the textiles, the table runner right here, stunning. Everything is just amazing, but we're not done because now we have to go into the bedroom, guys. Let's take a look at this rug, the tapestry, everything in here. Incredible. Look at this bed. Like, people, you guys are going to have to keep me in check because this is going to make me feel like I'm an actual queen sleeping in this bed. Wow. Just gorgeous. Look, they've got some pottery in here or some tableware in here as well on display. Another television in here. And then look at this table. Again, there's just nothing that they were like, just throw whatever in there. No, every single piece was really thought of. I mean, look at this. So beautiful. The holders even for the water bottles, like everything has been thought of. There's 2 nightstands, 1 on each side, and you've got everything you need right here. I don't know if there's an electrical outlet. I don't see one. Oh, there's one behind there, down there, it looks like. At the bottom, looks like there's a lot of pillows in here, doubled up. I mean, wow. That's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Even this one here, very beautiful, the footstool. And then on this side, it actually has some outlets right here, or like a power strip right here. So you can plug things in. And then on this side, and then you've got buttons for all, or the switches for all of the power. And then you've got your air conditioning, aircon control right there. Looks like for a heater here, if it gets really, really cold. It's not really so cold that you need that right now, but just beautiful, you guys. What do you think? Would you stay here if given the opportunity? Again, we used our American Express FHR credit, so Fine Hotels and Resorts, and they give you all kinds of great bonuses with that. One of them being a room upgrade if it's available when you get here, which they did have. So obviously they gave us an incredible upgrade. So this is the closet, this whole space here. We still have the closet and the bathroom to get to. Full length mirror here, footstool, and you can set your things there. Luggage racks, set some things here. And then you've got a nice closet here. Ironing board, iron, everything you need, even a scale should you choose to weigh yourself, your safety box, safety deposit box, everything you need. Everything is here. You can store things in these drawers as well. That part doesn't open there. It must be something important. Just amazing. All right, now we head into the bathroom. You've got, first of all, this is an archway. This door is an archway, and let's talk about that. Here also, you can see these little shapes here. Oh, and in the bedroom, let's not forget, there is a fan, which is really nice to kind of circulate the air around. If you don't really want freezing cold, but you want a little air circulation, you could do that. We're in the bathroom, and I want you to look up. We don't normally look up when we go in the bathroom, but again, can we say incredible right here? And you can see the door correlates with the opening. That is also the half circle right there. So pretty cool. 2 sinks. These sinks are gorgeous, really beautiful. And there is some place to set your things right there as well. Same thing on this side, except here you've got this little shelf and that one that you can set stuff on, but also here, beautiful mirror. Look at that mirror. Very, very beautiful. And then you've got a hairdryer there if you want it. And you've got a hand towel there and a hand towel here, one on each side. And then here she is, tub time. I'm excited to take a bath in this tub tonight. Again, gonna feel like a royalty taking a bath in this one. Look at these robes. They are luscious. I wish you could feel these. They are so soft. I don't know what the material is. It's almost like a sweater. It feels almost like a sweater. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe that is what it is. So I think I'll be putting that on just for sport tonight. So you have everything you need right there. Shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And then over here, let's see, is that a bar of soap? Yep, bar of soap right there in the corner. And it actually looks into the shower here. So let's take a peek of that. You have a toilet commode right here, cute little cutout here. And then here is the shower. And you've got a rain shower up above, and you've got a very cute handheld there as well. I even love these fixtures here. Again, here in the shower, shampoo, conditioner, and some body wash. The towels even feel like they're really nice. It's hard to tell by looking at it here, but they feel very nice, very plush. And then proper bath mats instead of the towels there, and even for here for the bathroom. So actually unbelievable. I don't know what you guys think if you would stay someplace like this. And if you have your American Express and you haven't used that credit, this is a great place to use it if you're coming to India. It's absolutely beautiful. We have way more content coming from India on all of our channels. So make sure you check all of that out. And then we're gonna bring you along for everything we experience. We're gonna have some meals as well. So I'll show you some of that coming up next. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. Let's see. Wanted to try the naan right away because that's some really good stuff. But let's dig into this lamb. Oh, that's more tender than I was expecting. Now, he said to be careful that this one was very spicy. But me, I'm not a good listener, so I took a big chunk. Let's try it. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is so good. You know what? I should have mixed it with a little bit of yogurt. Let's do this. Oh wow. That is nice. Let's mix this dal. It's black lentils for the dal. I love dal. It's one of my favorites. Ooh, that tastes really nice. Let's try it with the bread. With the naan. Oh, that is nice. Very, very nice. This is amazing. This is such an incredible meal. How's yours? Good? Your biryani? I want to try the prawns. Wow, these are huge. Look at these. They're gigantic. Okay. Okay. It's amazing. So good. Thank you. Yeah, this is so good. So good. Very nice. Thank you.
But it's spicy.
No, it's not too bad. It's really good. It's nice and tender. I love the sauce. Very good. Thank you. Guys, I don't know how I'm going to fit all this food inside my belly, but I'm going to figure out a way. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to continue to stuff my face, because you probably don't want to watch me do it. I don't remember what he said these different types of bread were, but they all taste really good. All right, I'll see you guys when dessert gets here. Okay.
Indian ice cream, kulfi,
Okay.
shahi tukra, black rice kheer.
What is this one?
Black rice kheer.
Ooh, black rice pudding. Okay, nice. Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay, black rice kheer, lemon tea, and ice cream. So let's give it a try. Let's see. Let's try this one. Black rice. Oh, that tastes pretty nice, actually. I'm trying to decide what it's almost like a rice pudding, but looser. Not quite as thick. Kind of looks almost like it's got yogurt in it, and you got the black rice in there. That's actually really good. I wasn't hungry because I'm pretty stuffed from the food, but this is actually really good. That one is really good too. That was this one right here. And I'm gonna try this last one. If I can cut it. Let's see. That's gonna be a tough one. Oh, this is frozen, it's ice cream. So that's probably not gonna be bad. Ooh, that is nice. All right, so we got back to the room from dinner, and I found a copper bowl in the room. Check this out. And I thought, what in the world? And then there's like a little mat underneath it. When we left, our room attendant was doing the turn down service, and he motioned to this footstool and something about it, and I just nodded my head yes. Came back, and this was here, and then this little set here. So it's for peppermint and rose foot soak. You got lotion, you got the beautiful rose right there, and there's a little note here, royal indulgence for your feet. Unwrap the opportunity to pamper your feet after a weary day. A sublime treatment specially prepared to alleviate and exfoliate the soles of your feet, which is perfect because I did almost 20,000 steps today. So I think this is absolutely fabulous. Now, what they do too is, as an individual guest at the magnificent Rambagh Palace, it is obvious that all your 5 sacred senses, including the sacred sense of touch, should experience Tajness in its heightened form. Let your weary feet be luxuriated and gratified by the ever-relaxing touch of our royal foot soak preparation. And then it says, please call Palace Services to deliver hot water and sit back to enjoy the marvelous indulgence. Like, who does that? Okay, and I am going to take them up on it. I'm going to get some hot water, use that foot soak. I think there's enough in there for 2 people. Use the foot soak, and it's going to be really nice. Sit in this gorgeous, comfy chair, and I think we're going to enjoy that. Also going to take a soak in the tub. Just going to have a whole spa evening. Okay, so when I gave the tour earlier, I showed you this whole place right here, right? And I said that only this part opened, except that was a lie because it does open. I just had to pull hard enough, and I didn't because this is really heavy. And I did pull enough because I thought, well, where's the coffee? I couldn't find it anywhere because it's not in the center one. So I opened this up and there's water, clean water, drinking water, the kettle, all the stuff. Look at how cute for the tea bag, teacups and coffee mugs. But this beauty was just sitting down in the drawer down here. And can we just take a moment? First of all, look at how beautiful this box is. You can hear the sound. So it's not like a cardboard box. It's a sturdy box. Look at this. They've got honey for the tea, milk. They've got the pods for the Lavazza coffee machine. They have chai. Okay, so we're gonna have that. And if I don't have it, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna take it with me to the next hotel. Green tea, everything, Darjeeling, English breakfast, and Assam safari. Wow, what an assortment. And then you've got some quickie instant coffee, you've got some sugar, and it's all branded with their Taj brand of the company that owns the Rambagh Palace. But how gorgeous is that? It's so, so pretty. By the way, the other one does also open. Oh, I gotta really put some strength into it. And the rest of the mini bar items are in here. So just some pistachios, almonds, cashews, and then some different type of nut mixed. So pretty cool. I think that officially concludes the room tour, I believe. Just a lot of really cool stuff, incredible service. I'll keep showing you all the good stuff. Oh, there's cottage cheese inside. Ooh, that is nice, actually. Good too.